Okay, I had to like get this correct. I have like 3 tripods now, and I'm like so proud of myself. I have the little short one with the little squiggly legs that you can like twist and shit. And then I have like a bigger one that's like what, 6 foot now, and then like I have the traditional one that was kind of like falling apart. Although this phone is really heavy for the tripod that's like 6 feet for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, this video is about I am going to do like let go of like some people on my YouTube. And it's sad. It's not because I hate these people. Don't do me like that. It's because for the most part, some of like the people that I'm subscribing to, they've moved on. Like they don't post anymore. They're, some of them haven't posted in like 2 years, stuff like that. And it's just like, oh. Like I am very attached to people. I get very attached, and I'll be like, I like interacting with people, and I like trying to maintain relationships, but I find in my life the relationships, even if they're like parasocial relationships, I know it's a big term now, they like fade away because people, they have their own lives like that. They get married or they have kids and they just find other priorities. And sometimes tarot was for a season for them, right? Or like tarot online was a season for them, and they decide to kind of practice offline and stuff like that. Interestingly enough, one of the people I'm subscribed to now, I think I subscribed and unsubscribed because she like had taken a really long break. She was mentioning that like a lot of spiritual people would be kind of moving offline so that the new people would come in. But I just be so like fucking sad about this shit. Like, y'all don't know. I think I'm just used to like I like the fantasy that things are just gonna stay forever, even though I know they're not going to, But yeah, so I've kind of come to the conclusion. Let me see if I can transfer it against people. I'm just gonna go. I have, let me back up a few people. Let's do like that, and then like that, and then like back up maybe a little bit. Oh god, now I've ruined it. I've ruined it. Hold on. There we go. I don't have the capabilities. My laptop is like on its last leg. Anyway, this is me. Channel, not manage videos. That's not right. I'm so sorry. Where are we at? We're over here. I wish I could do like that online thing. I have a few things that I follow that are on my other channel, so I can big myself up here. Anyway, so the ones that I'm going through are Wendy's Occult Compass. Tony's Right is my writing channel that I'm starting. Dragon Fear Enneagram. I think that's it. Those are it. And the reason why I was subscribed to James Feeney at one point, and I just subscribed to like other people at some point, and I kind of just felt like, because people will take long breaks and stuff like that, but I also feel like if my thing isn't, new material, then it's fine. And then sometimes I try to follow people on Instagram, and that goes bust, because like people like they go off of Instagram too, so I don't know. I feel like it's a new kind of day dawn for me when it comes to tarot, because I personally am starting to find that I would rather read in person for people and then like write about my like tarot stuff. and I kind of don't like the format of Instagram. I kind of feel like it makes tarot looks very static because you kind of have to do like the spreads and it has to be Instagrammable and stuff like that. I feel like I do just want what this this thing is about, like very abstract thoughts. And so I decided to make some sort of online subscription website where I talk about astrology and then a blog. And the funny thing is, I started a blog for the Abstractionist and I just never like continued with it. Like I started it, I had set all the sections up, like all the planets and then all this stuff. Because eventually I wanted to take bookings through there. And I think that was kind of what was throwing me off. So something had like just popped up on my screen. But yeah, so I feel like I want to write about tarot and astrology, particularly astrology. And I want to read for people in person. And so you guys saw the update on the community wall. Like I will be still doing those, but I kind of feel like I do want to open up to actually read for people like online and stuff like that, but I'm just in a weird space. Also need a bigger space, and I have another channel I'm gonna start. I have more channels that I want to start that have nothing to do with tarot, nothing to do with astrology. I started the writing one. And then I'm gonna start like a few others, like one where I put puzzles together and do art and shit like that, and then talk about my massage. Like I already kind of started these things. It's kind of sad because it's just like I really would want all this stuff to be together, but I know that like when it comes to content, people want very niche content and it works better. So yeah, but oh man, like first my like not a yoga teacher, she like went offline like last year, I think. She basically was just like her work was done. Like she kind of went through the portal, like some personal stuff had happened in her life. Like she had a cottage and then she like sold, she was telling us about like process of like selling that and kind of moving west in the United States. So I don't even know where she is anymore. But her website is still up, but I know that like she's probably like not doing this stuff. Cause she like just really wanted to relax. So she left, and then it was like a really influential person in my life when it came to tarot. Like when I started watching tarot. So my spiritual journey was like 2016 or something like that. And she was just like really cool. She was after like the first wave of people I started to watch, and she was one of the few people that I watched. It was like J Deviance J, and I just remember she did a reading about twin flame. I was on that train, y'all, and she did a really good reading, and I just remember like it was just like really great. And then she like left for like a year and a half or something like that. Like she basically did a video explaining, and then she left, and then she came back a little bit, and then she eventually was just like, I'm gonna close down. I used to watch Adelina Bond. She disappeared, but she didn't disappear like mysteriously. It's just she went off because she was talking about, you know, some personal stuff that was happening. Nomad Tarot. I think after she had the baby, she probably was like, fuck y'all. I got a kid. Like I got a kid I gotta do. You know, take care of and shit. James Feeney transitions into like job. I'm telling everybody's business. But I don't know, it's a really cool, like, I don't know, like, I feel like sometimes I see tarot readers in terms of cohorts, and some of these people like came on like after I started, and some people came on before I started, and it's kind of like, where do I see myself in this like tarot world? But I have really fond memories of those people. Yeah, so it's kind of just sad when you when it's the end of an era. And then what's her name, Braca Goldman, I think her name was Barbara Goldman before, is going offline for a while for personal reasons. So it's just like, damn, like all these people, all these like great people who have like inspired me or given some insight into astrology or tarot, tips of reading, how to read tarot tags, stuff like that. It's just really cool. Like, I don't know. It's cool, but it's sad as shit. Because it's just like... And I'm starting to get off of like the wave. Because I used to watch a lot of Love Tarot. My life love is a tragedy. My Saturn's in Pisces. And it's like hovering like 6th, 7th house. Like in there. So it's just like... So I've gone through thousands of readings and since I've been online. And it's kind of funny. I wish I could go through my my history for that far back, but you can't do that. Like I tried to do that because I wanted to find one reader. Her name was like Tarot, Allie's Tarot or something like that. Not the one that y'all know now. It was another lady. It was like Tarot by Allie or something like that. And she had like gone off and came back and she was doing like ceremonies in, I think, Peru the last time I saw her. And then like I never like saw her anymore. Like I never saw her channel anymore. And then I lost track of it and that was that. But yeah, so these like 3 or so are probably gonna go. Like I saved a video from them just in case like I wanna like come back to them. I like rewatching stuff. Like I'm a very nostalgic, sentimentalist kind of person. But I also, on a more practical tip, want to like kind of just circle back just to see if they like ever come back online. But yeah, I have a hard time letting go. Who are some of the people that have inspired you in the tarot or astrological communities that are no longer like kind of there anymore? Like they've kind of gone offline or they've kind of scaled back significantly. Let me know because, yeah. So, thank you for watching. Oh, yeah. I gotta delete them. But yeah. Thank you for watching this ramble. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.